This is the inspection by Benz of Chandler, Arizona. It's a video inspection. I will attach their written quote of the damages. Bear with me while I try to get this.
Should have been investigation. Service transparency. I feel like there's a couple of things for you. We can do an estimate for some things you requested as well. So, starting off with the brakes, saying that they were soft. We haven't verified that yet, and we have any warnings or anything to go off of. So we're gonna try to do one more road test, see if it happens. But unfortunately, we can't duplicate it. We can't really do anything about it. So I'll give you another update on that as soon as I can. Another one's going to be for the diesel particulate filter regenerating. It's going to be on this side over here. So this is a relatively new engine. It's been trying to run cleaner. It's going to regenerate more than the previous engines in the past, especially because this one filled up a little quicker. But it isn't broken. Everything is running correctly. There's no filter anything to go off of. So everything's running great on the vehicle. It just regenerates more than the other engines that are in the other models. So moving on to the over here, gonna be providing yourself with the third row or the first row. I want to point this out. We only have the tracks right here for this first row of bench seats. I know some of these vans do come with them where the option where you can have all three bench seats in the back, but we don't have the tracks to install them. So unfortunately, we can only put this one in right here, and I'll provide an estimate for that. See if you want to do that. But we can't do anything about the other two that you want. Okay, we're at the rear now. We're looking into the trailer warnings they were getting. We did verify that it did not add a trailer on there. So we took off the 7-pin over here. The problem wasn't anything on the vehicle. It was going to be the 7-pin socket took off over here. But we checked the harness, so everything was working good. We had a test one that we used, and everything was working good. So swing around over here. So it's going to be this right here. Had an internal short circuit. So the sort of wires, it was just thinking that that a trailer was connected because of this. I'll give you an estimate on this. It's like just a quick pop over. It's not going to be anything too expensive. Coming around towards the left side of the vehicle, I want to spin as well for the spot right here. So I'm going to supply that as well. Like I said, it's not going to be anything too bad. It's just right here behind the bumper. We're going to take off the fender liner and everything to get access to that. Like I said here, I just want to do a quick inspection. Before I forget to, you guys wanted to replace the windshield. This windshield does have a camera on it. We'll see it from that angle. But it has a camera right there that is required to be recalibrated after replacing the windshield. So I'm giving an estimate for the recalibration. But we don't have any service records of the vehicle at this dealership or just at a Mercedes dealership in general. So what I'm going to have to do is give you an estimate for the service that is due at the time. The last one that should have been done, which is going to be a 40,000 mile 4-year service. It includes both filters, the engine and cabin filter, the fuel filter, which is under the vehicle, the oil change, a brake flush, and I'm also giving you an estimate for the transmission service that's also due at 40,000 miles. If you guys have done all that already, like I said, you guys don't have to do it again. I'm just gonna give you an estimate because we don't have any records on our side. But other than that, everything up here is looking really good. Didn't find any leaks. Looks like someone may have filled up some oil and left that a little bit of residue right there. That's a little dirty over here. So I'm gonna lift this up actually a little more underneath now. I think we lift it up now actually a little more underneath here. So does look good. Again, sorry. Like I said, it has some oil marks right here. But everything up over here is looking really good. If I didn't leaks or anything like that, mounts are still in excellent condition. Bushings on the suspension, everything looks great. Still intact, and finally out of place. All 6 tires are going to be at 11:30 seconds, so looking really good there. Inside. Transmission, like I said, it was still at 40,000 miles. So that's something that's separate from the 40,000 mile service. It doesn't it doesn't include the fuel filter and the brake flush, which might, if we mention, could have solved that softness that you're feeling at the pedal. There might be some air in the system, so it might, like I said, there's a good chance you could just fix your problem, even though we haven't verified that just yet. Here's the back of the engine. Like I said, everything looked really good. And over here's the front brakes. Kind of hard to see with everything in the way, but these are going to be about 9 millimeters. You just want to focus on that right there. That's still plenty of head left. I'm probably good on the front brakes. Right. Then coming around towards the rear, like I said, 11:30 seconds on these tires as well. Suspension is looking good. They find nothing out of place, no leaks in struts or anything like that. These brakes are going to be at 8 millimeters, a little below the front. Excellent condition on these as well. Coming with starting to form on these rotors, but like I said, it's not that bad just yet. And the last thing I want to point out, it does look like you guys hit something right here that caused this differential cover to kind of just move back a little bit, go up. So the cover looks fine, isn't too damaged. We can use this. However, it did probably should bend enough to where the seal is starting to leak out. That's why you have this oil residue right there. So go ahead and send that go ahead and give you an estimate to reseal it as well. You'll apologize with the length of the video. If you have any further questions or concerns, you can always ask your advisor. Once again, my name is Carlos. Thank you for choosing the show, and hope you have an amazing day.
Okay, this is the inspection right here. The broken window recalibration. I had another person give me a quote, and they said they could get this for $1,500. The 40,000 mile service due is $1,088. It's not going to cost the dealership $1,088. Transmission service $950. It's not going to cost the dealership $950. Rear differential leaking oil, replace a seal $500. Broken fog lamp $336. Cluster trailer lamp $253.37. The seat behind the driver passenger seat, they quoted that at $7,000. You can get these all day long on eBay, brand new. People don't want those seats for whatever reason, for $2,000, $3,000 tops. They're quoting it at $7,768.80. Damage to the driver door, B pillar. This is the Mercedes collision quote. I spoke to a dent guy. He said he could pop it out for probably $1,500. Detail, it was a little gash it was about the size of your finger, the length of the thumb finger. It was a gash in the door from a projectile hitting it. And it's just a simple thing. And the biggest thing the guy quoted me at was the paint. The detail was $350. The inspection was $352.81, and a total of $19,546. This repair was to prepare to send over to the bank because they were going to buy the vehicle. So they needed to have a repair. This is the generic form. I can't put my hand on the official one, but this is the same thing. They just put it in email.